The Haval Jolion is a popular compact crossover that boasts a host of safety features even in third-world countries. Jolion is apparently anglicized from its Chinese market name, Jolion, which means first love. But before you get all lovey-dovey because of the price, let's take a closer look at its car safety ratings, specifically highlighting areas where its crash safety results were less than stellar. The Australasian New Car Assessment Program, ANCAP, tested the Jolion in 2022 and awarded it 5 stars. The Jolion for the Australasian market comes fitted standard with dual frontal, side chest protecting and side head protecting, curtain airbags, a center airbag, autonomous emergency braking, car-to-car, vulnerable road user, junction assist and backover, lane support with lane keep assist, lane departure warning, emergency lane keeping, and an advanced speed assistance system. Hold off the kisses. I would check whether the vehicle I'm considering buying has all of these items as standard before I apply the results to my vehicle. The crash test results would obviously be different if some safety features are absent.
One of the main reasons why we need global ANCAP is that cars which are apparently the same, they look the same, are in fact very different. And the risk of being killed in the lower standard one can be as much as 3 times as great. The person who's killed or injured or has their child killed or injured in the low quality car, you're really saying to them, or the industry is saying to them, you don't matter as much. Now that's an outrageous thing to do.
So the Australasian Jolion comes with a host of passive and active safety features that ANCAP lists as standard across the range. African and Latin American Jolion owners are not as fortunate as their Australasian counterparts, though. In these regions, different safety features are added as you move higher up in the price range. ChatGPT is adamant that variants from the Lux and upward have reinforced safety cages, but I could not find a specific reference to support that. The take-home message is clear, though, and ANCAP says as much too. If your Jolion does not match the one tested, its safety score rating is going to be different. So despite what the salesman says, when it comes to third-world countries, your baseline and mid-tier Jolions are likely not going to give you 5-star rated protection. Let's take a look at the crash test results for adult occupants. In the frontal offset (MPDB) test, the Jolion's passenger compartment remained stable, but there were concerning results for the driver's chest, which showed marginal protection. This level of injury protection means that in a severe crash, the driver could suffer significant chest injuries. However, the lower legs had adequate protection, and other critical areas were well protected. In the full-width frontal test, the Jolion again showed some weaknesses. The rear passenger's neck protection was adequate, but the chest protection was marginal. Marginal chest protection in this scenario indicates a higher risk of rib fractures or internal injuries, which could result in a lengthy recovery period or permanent impairment. During the side impact test, the Jolion encountered a serious issue where the rear door latch broke, leading to a penalty. The driver's pelvis protection was marginal. Pelvic injuries can be severe, often requiring extensive medical treatment and a long rehabilitation period, potentially exceeding 6 months. Here is the full list of the crash test results for adult occupants as per the Lux variant of the Jolion as sold in the Australasian market. As mentioned, the Australasian market Jolions get a long list of passive and active safety features as standard, which might only be available for the top-of-the-range variants in third-world countries. However, some features, like the center airbag, is simply not even available on the top-of-the-range variants in these countries. The Lux Jolion scored 84% for child occupants. However, in the frontal offset test, the vehicle provided marginal protection for the necks of both the 6- and 10-year-old dummies. Marginal protection suggests a higher likelihood of moderate injuries, that is, injuries that require medical attention, such as fractures or significant bruising, depending on the severity of the crash. The Lux Jolion provided good protection for the 6- and 10-year-old dummies in the side impact crash. To sum up, while the Lux GWM Haval Jolion has many strong points in terms of safety, but like any first love, there are critical areas where it falls short. The marginal protections it offers for the driver, rear passenger, and child occupants highlight significant risks that could lead to severe injuries or extended recovery times. Needless to say, the Jolion's extensive list of safety features that it offers at reasonable price points in some third-world countries leave many of the established vehicle manufacturers blushing. If you are thinking of buying one, remember that you are not getting a 5-star crash-rated car if you buy one of the baseline versions or a variant that does not match exactly the safety features of the Australasian Lux variant. So take the ANCAP report that lists the features with you and compare them with the vehicle you would like to buy. Lastly, sometimes manufacturers provide vehicles to third-world countries with body shells that are not as robust as those supplied to first-world countries. So, to avoid unpleasant surprises, try to buy vehicles that have been crash test rated by your regional ANCAP. And if you still want a first love, choose one of the top-of-the-line Jolions. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest safety reviews.